The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. Anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning stays young. The greatest thing in life is to keep your mind young. You can't build a reputation on what you're going to do. An idealist is a person who helps other people be prosperous. Greatest thing we can produce is character. Everything else can be taken from us, but not our character. The whole secret of a successful life is to find out what is one's destiny to do, and then do it. Wealth, like happiness, is never attained when sought after directly. It comes as a byproduct of providing a useful service. If you had asked people what they wanted, they would have said faster horses. Vision without execution is just hallucination. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. If you think you can do a thing, or you think you can't do a thing, you're right. Thinking calls for facts. Facts are found by digging. But he who has gathered his wealth is well equipped for life. There is no man living who isn't capable of doing more than he thinks he can do. Thinking is the hardest work there is, which is probably the reason so few engage in it. Hard knocks have a place and value, but hard thinking goes further in less time. An educated person, I think, is one who not only knows a lot, but knows how to do a lot of things. I do not believe a man can ever leave his business. He ought to think of it by day and dream of it by night. If you always do what you have always done, you will always get what you have always got. As we advance in life, we learn the limits of our abilities. If money is your hope for independence, you will never have it. The only real security that a man can have in this world is a reserve of knowledge, experience, and ability. Believe in the best. Have a goal for the best. Never be satisfied with less than your best. Try your best, and in the long run, things will turn out for the best. If you say, I started out with practically nothing, but that isn't correct. We all start with all there is. It's how we use it that makes things possible. Even a mistake can turn out to be the one thing necessary to a worthwhile achievement. There is no disgrace in honest failure. There is disgrace in fearing to fail. If there is any one secret of success, it lies in the ability to get the other person's point of view and see things from that person's angle as well as from your own. You don't have to hold a position in order to be a leader. Quality means doing it right when no one is looking. Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. Don't find fault, find remedy. Anybody can complain. If everyone is moving forward together, then success takes care of itself. Two classes of people lose money: those who are too weak to guard what they have, those who win money by trick. They both lose in the end. A business that makes nothing but money is a poor business. Profits made out of the distress of other people are always much smaller than the profits made out of the most lavish service of people at the lowest prices that competent management can make possible. A man can learn anything he will, but no man can teach except those who want to learn. Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goal. An imitation may be quite successful in its own way, but imitation can never be a success. Success is a first-hand creation. Businesses that grow by development and improvement do not lie. Nothing is particularly hard if you divide it into small jobs. Getting permanent value out of a job means purpose and fitting means to ends. Nothing can be made except by markers. Nothing can be managed except by managers. Money cannot make anything, and money cannot manage anything. It has been my observation that most people get ahead during the time that others waste. We don't want tradition. We want to live in the present. And the only history that is worth a tinker's dam is the history we make today. Work, mixed with management, becomes not only easier, but more profitable. The time is past when anyone can boast about hard work without having a corresponding result to show for it. As we serve our jobs, we serve the world. It is not the employer who pays the wages. Employers only handle the money. It is the customer who pays the wages. When bankers get into business, they usually destroy it. The competitor to be feared is the one who never bothers about you at all, but goes on making his own business better all the time. The highest use of capital is not to make more money, but to make money do more for the betterment of life. You can do anything if you have enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is the yeast that makes your hopes rise to the stars. A business absolutely devoted to service will have only one worry about profits. They will be embarrassingly large.